Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is your host, Drew Archer, the Winter Circle, and I have the lovely Nicole Ari Parker, who plays in A Snowy Day in Oakland. Nicole, how are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm so happy this movie is here. We shot it in 2017, so I'm like, yay!
It's a beautiful thing. You play a therapist in this movie, and I want to start by asking you, how was it playing with the amazing Loretta Devine, an amazing cast, a cast of characters nonetheless? It had to be an amazing time for you.
It was incredible. The one and only Marla Gibbs, who I watched my whole childhood, and then to, you know, just be in the same space as her, it was incredible. Every day was a fun day. And our director, Kim Bass, just held it all together. This was one of those labor of loves that found his way. We shot it in 2017, and here we are. It's being released in theaters, so it's a kind of a big deal.
It is most certainly a big deal. Having a therapist, speaking about our problems in our Black and Brown communities, has been very taboo. What do you hope will spark conversation for those communities who are so programmed to say, Nicole, don't talk about your problems. Nicole, don't share that. How important is it now more than ever to be able to talk, especially when we're talking about this mental health piece, anxiety, and all the things that have been there but have been heightened because of the pandemic?
Well, I think, there's been a lot of work in the last 5, 6, 7 years, even since we shot this film, around reaching out for help, and that it's okay and it's worth it. And you can reach out for help to someone who looks like you. It's not just the doctor in the big leather chair that has no connection to what you're going through. There's a lot of Black therapists. There's Black female therapists. There's therapists born in the 40s and 50s for Black men in their 70s and 80s. There's all kinds of help out there for all of us, for us and by us. So, that kind of information getting out there, I think, is a step in the right direction. And the taboos, I think, are falling away.
One of my favorite people in the world is your husband, my good guy, Boris Kojo.
Yes.
At the end of the movie, we see characters played by Elise and Dion who come together, who realize through talking to Latrice, the therapist, that sometimes all you have to do is lead with, I love you. For you and Boris, one of the couples that a lot of us look at as the barometer, as the example, how have the both of you been able to love on each other for so long with raising children, having professions that pull you in many different directions and still remain, because I see the both of you just being in love with each other. And it's not that there's any perfect relationship or perfect marriage, but how do the both of you lead with love?
I think we want to be married. I was just answering this question. So I think that every fight, every misunderstanding, every, past problems that doesn't even have to do with your spouse or your partner, you bring your own trauma to the table. I think in those moments where we've hurt each other or weren't perfect partners, we've been able to ask for help because it's not their problem. The way that I solve problems is maybe not the way he solves problems, and there might be conflict. I need to talk to someone to be open to a new way of expressing myself. So in the last couple of years, we're going to be married 18 years, together for 21 years. We haven't been always in a therapist's chair, but in the last couple years, we've reached out for help together and individually, and it's just opened up a whole new thing. And we didn't sacrifice our prayer work. We didn't lose our connection to our history individually, and yet it just enlivened everything else, and helped us, like in the film, communicate better.
This movie spans generations. What is the takeaway that you like for people to have after watching this movie?
I think courage to move in the direction of your dreams. If you want to get that office, if you want to open that shop, I think it's important to take those steps. I think the other message is love wins.
Love wins. Love does win. Before I let you go, Nicole, music is a soundtrack to our lives. So I
Oh,
want to
yes.
ask you, what song or artist best represents your journey up to this point?
There's so many. Oh gosh, why are you going to hit me with this, June?
You know I love you, sis. All right, so
I
which one? I
mean,
want to
okay,
talk
like
about
if I jumped in the car right now, no matter what day it is, I'd probably put on some Luther, but like,
Big Luther or Little Luther?
Big Luther. Like never
Ladies,
too much, glow of love.
oh, yes. Never too
That's
much.
like,
Never too much. You said it all. It's never too much to say I love you and lead with love and ask for help when you need it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the beautiful, amazing Nicole Ari Parker. Please check out A Snowy Day in Oakland. I'm your host, June Archer. This is the Winner Circle. Nicole, never leave the opportunity done or undone to tell somebody you love them, because it might be the last opportunity you have to do so. Nicole Ari Parker, I love
thank
you.
you.
Tell your husband I love him too.
I will
And
do that.
thank you so much for tuning in. This is June Archer. Peace.